Perpendicular lines can be found all over the world. Perhaps the largest example of this in our world is the prime meridian that divides our two hemispheres. What would be true if that line didn't extend perfectly perpendicular from the equator? The layout of city streets often produces perpendicular lines as well. But understanding perpendicular lines becomes much more important when we see it put into practice. For instance, if you were to paint a gym floor, or parking stalls, or a tennis court, you need to make sure those lines are perfectly perpendicular if you want the end result to look good. A little while ago, I helped my brother put up a fence in his yard that had blown down. It's extremely important that those posts be perpendicular to the ground. Can you figure out why? In the same way that we did with parallel lines, we'll now be looking at how we can prove that two lines really are perpendicular, because if we can do that, we can also make assumptions about other angles and lines that correspond to those perpendicular lines.